but the side lanes are pushing.
Yeah, look at both bot lane and top lane set up by H2K, but they're not using those slow pushes. They're hesitant, impatient, and just rushing their decisions.
Exactly. By them starting that Baron again, they lose the entire value of those minion waves. They're now basically just feeding even more minions to unicorns. Because the map is going to reset anyway. Kasing is dead. Power of Evil, get jump on. Oh, Yarden, that's very aggressive.
Dead.
Well, okay. I mean,
welcome to late game through style. That's
your
what
one-man army, I guess, jumping forward into a Syndra and getting the kill.
Even if PoE stun came back up, he could have just Q-assessed out of that immediately. Tristana can be played aggressively so well if you make use of that aggressive jump. What you need for that is obviously cojones and some vision control. Hjarden bringing both to the table, and that middle lane inhibitor is going down.
It helps bringing Swedish pride in front of a Swedish audience to make the solo play for your hometown. Hjarden, or at least home people rather, Hjarden is going to now make use of this big wave. Nobody from UOL was able to clear it out. That is a metric ton of minions.
So we went from being, why did you start that Baron? You're not using your side minions now, you build up, you're too greedy, to Hjarden with the solo outplay Power of Evil, caught too far up in the lane, and now suddenly they can use it in time, get inhibitor, number 2 down.
And this is why I love the late game Tristana. He didn't even need those minions. All he needed was one minion, because it took him 4 shots, plus the explosive ability on his E to tear away that tower, just stopped existing. Second inhibitor went open, and now Unicorns of Love are so far behind. If the H2K just wait for the super minions to amass, the Baron should be pretty much uncontested.
But look, looking at H2K today, they're not going to wait for anything. They just constantly want to try and go for multiple plays at once, and it has cost them in this game here. It's one of the reasons it's so even in gold still. But now they're finally sitting here. Look for Rio to find a different bush than the rest of his team. He's going to be a little bit lonely, but he's looking for Unicorns then to invade in to stop this Baron, and then he sits behind them. He gets to pick on Vardax or Power of Evil and wins it for his team.
You make it sound so simple, Deficio.
How easy it is.
You
just
make
pick
it
Ahri,
sound
wait
so
in the bush,
simple.
and kill people.
What I do like about this game and the start of the series, at 40 minutes, this is the second closest match we've had all split in terms of gold. So only 200 separates them now at 42 minutes, even on Dragons. But Unicorns of Love have to deal with 2 lanes of super minions. And they're currently grouping around Baron.
Yeah.
H2K, they're late to the party. Oduwame does have TP though.
H2K should not send 3-4 guys over to a Dragon at this point. You need to keep the rest in the mid lane to stop this play from happening. Baron is going down. They're rushing in now.
The closest ward was in the pit. Oduwame opted to teleport in the mid lane. Mid lane is exposed. Look at those super minions. H2K have to do absolutely nothing at all. But it's very hard in League of Legends sometimes to just wait for things to happen. You always want to force that one ability, go a little bit too far, make that play. Okay, now they're turning back to the Baron because they look at the base of Unicorns of Love. Somebody has to start defending that.
Who will it be? Unicorns, they're too late to this party. Baron is going to go down shortly. Horo's coming in. Unicorns of Love may be able to do something with this. We see Hjarden jump forward. Hillisite forced to flash defensively. He will be going down. Scatter the weak as Power of Evil flashes away. Now Chachi, he's in and amongst H2K. He want to be minions. H2K are letting the minions do the work for them. A Nexus turret's gone down. The second Nexus turret is under pressure.
They got minions now though. Minions respawn, so they will help them defend. Power of Evil has now stolen 3 Barons. And very often in playoffs, for some reason, this guy pulls off a trick and he gets it. The junglers don't know how he does it, man. They hate him for it, but he gets the Baron.
To be fair, it was a combined effort from Horo and PoE putting pressure. But honestly, let's call it what it is. It was a big, big mistake. Look at H2K right now. They know this is going to happen. Obviously, it's the only play Unicorns of Love can still make. Equalizer goes wide again. Very poor equalizer overall from Oduwame in this game. This is the 3rd time. If he drops right there, that's game over. That's a double reset. But look at Vardax. He managed to blast out Lulex here, combined with the Riptide coming up every 3.5 seconds for Billy Chachi. That's a good amount of base damage if you're chasing into him, if you're allowing him to recast that ability over and over again. Eventually, he'll kill you. It'll take him a while. He'll kill you.
So, H2K might just say, let's wait out another Baron. Last time, they tried to be a bit aggressive, at least on the map, to force Unicorns to sit and defend. There's still super minions coming. So Unicorns just are maximizing the farm.
Problem is, we failed the first Baron. It's fine. We'll get another item on Tristana. Fail the second Baron. We'll get another item on Tristana. Tristana's running out of item slots. This could prove to be a bit problematic.
If we go 10 more minutes,
he can sell his boots.
He can get upgraded, of course, his QSS, get the Scimitar at least. So there's still ways to go for Yanan.
And Kasing's sort of stalled out. He's been sitting on the Lambstone for a very, very long time.
Welcome to the life of support.
A lot of gold into those pink wards. But the problem is we've not seen them used exceptionally well.
Yeah, do you think H2K is going to slow down to give Kasing the relic procs? Do you know how hard it is to get relic procs with Thresh at this point in the game? So he's getting almost no more gold generated. Same thing, Hillesang went for that coin and talisman. That is easily generated gold. You just stand near your minions, you watch them die. Yeah, Unicorns of Love have been doing that a lot because they're 2 inhibitors who are down, so efficient GP10 itemization. That's what we love to see.
The Unicorns of Love, they are in control of the gold ever so slightly. Mid inhibitors respawn, but they're super still to back it up.
Flanking.
Chachi's looking for the flank. He's going to sidestep one skill shot. And that's going to be enough to hold on to the inhibitor for now.
Yeah, I think that is the right approach by the Unicorns. They simply just all come from the front door because it's too easy to disengage, land that equalizer. Some pressure from the side is always good, especially when once you're sieging. That's why I really like these new gates that we added there on the side.
He's constantly, though, looking for Yanan. See if he can get at least a knock-up onto him and then allow Power People to burst him down before he can even use any of his defensive tools to stay alive, because he is obviously the main carry. There's Hourglass on both Rio and Yanan, so they can prevent their one-shot coming.
Yeah, but H2K is patiently waiting for that flash on Ryu so he can charm flash. At the same time, the Unicorns, they want the flash on Moro for the knockup. PUE is obviously playing farther back than he would as if he had the flash, so very tempered aggression right now. If this stalls out for a couple more minutes, then we might see an explosive battle once these summer spells come up. Odoamne gets caught. He has Zonias though.
He's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Ryu's gone aggressive.
He's down.
Power of evil. That's the Ahri play Deficio wanted, but it wasn't a death bush. Ryu's going to re-engage with a Spirit Rush. Hyunan's got meatballs for days. He's going to rocket jump forward. Going to be auto-attacking down. Chachi still alive. Buster shot and Dragon's Rage knocks him 2 screens away. They will get a kill on Hillesang. They will get another inhibitor. And 5 on 3, they're setting up for another objective.
That's the problem. If you try to follow up on a Dark Binding, but you can't get the target immediately, you get sucked in predictable pathing. That gets you killed because Sharon does so much damage.
He does, and Chachi is once again going to get away. There's only one Nexus turret remaining. Vardax is the only real wave clear for Unicorns of Love. He's caught by a death sentence, and that will sentence death to UOL in Game 1. 5 members of H2K looking to take down the Mega Tank. They send Chachi to the depths, and they take the Nexus, and Game 1 in our 3rd place decider.